Editing music audio is similar to editing voiceover. The principles you use to edit your voiceover, you can use the same principles to edit music. Some things need a slight adjustment, but most of it works exactly the same. Let me show you with a real example. This is a tenor sax recording. Let's listen to a bit of it first. So that's the original recording, and it sounds quite nice. But if you're thinking about how to improve it, you have to make your decisions with respect to the backing track. When you play the recording and the backing track together, you get an idea of how it really sits in the mix. You can also check the numbers. If I select the audio and open the ACX Check, I can see the peak level is minus 1.50, and the RMS is minus 20.99. Now, one important thing, you cannot judge the RMS of music the same way you judge voiceover audio, but the peak still tells you something useful. It tells you how much room you have to grow. The maximum peak is 0, and we are already at around minus 1.5. So there is not much room left to grow this recording with respect to the peak. So let's see how we can fix that. First, let's listen to the sax together with the backing track and hear how it sounds overall. Okay, it sounds nice, but it could be nicer. We could raise the volume of the tenor sax a bit more so it blends really nicely into the mix, and especially these parts. The tail ends of the waveform are quite low. We have to do something to improve that too. Now, as I said, we don't have much room to simply increase the peak here, because I can increase the peak by 1 decibel using normalize, but that will just increase the RMS by 1 decibel, which is not enough. So instead, let's apply my standard audio processing for voiceover. This is a macro I built to process this kind of music audio. And done. You can see the waveform has grown a bit overall. Let's check the ACX Check again. Both the peak and the RMS have increased. Now let's listen to this with the backing track. You can hear it. The sax sounds more complete than before. It sits better in the mix. To really understand the difference, let's compare it against the original. I've added the original recording here, and this one is the improved version. I'll switch back and forth between them so you can hear exactly what kind of improvement we made. think now you have the idea. With proper processing, music audio blends properly with the backing track, right there in the mix. Now let's look at the macro I used. This is my standard audio processing macro. It's the same one I use for voiceover. The settings have to be adjusted a bit to make it right for music audio. But you can see, the same principle applies. What works for voiceover works for music too. If you want this macro, you can get it from my Patreon page. Join as a pro member, and you can download the macro along with all the necessary access. And if you cancel the membership later, you still keep the macro. In the next video, I'll go deeper into the technical settings of this processing. See you there.